Hello, folks. SW here, and today we're going to talk about J, Serial Destination J. As you may know, guys, ever since the finale of Merjo's episode 8 dropped, everything about my theories about J, she's been struggling, what have you, which part of that is true, which I understand because, once again, it's theories, right? There's no shame about it, but also, pretty much all my theories about J pretty much partially is true, just a few, mind you. But basically, mostly are wrong. So, so let's throw that to the side and let's talk about Jay. So, anyways, once we saw episode 8 of Jay, we basically see her basically following orders for Tessa slash Sin in the Absolute Sour. Because, as you know, guys, Jay pretty much is just a Joan that follows orders. And partially, once we saw the fight between J and V, um, Jay basically just tried to. It's more a mentality. It's more about a mentality of Jay. Like the easiest way to survive is just follow through, uh, sin or the absolute sober. What what basically she already knows that Tessa is basically, sin once it's revealed itself. But yeah, but basically Jay already knows this, and basically she's trying to basically do what she wanted to do in her own path, and basically she's trying to get others to join her, which that doesn't work because, as we know, we all saw how N and V suffered through Sin's wrath. Basically, once we saw the flashbacks and their basic panic, uh, you know, panic attacks when Sin does something that reminds them of something. But what about Tessa? Well, basically Tessa. No, I'm sorry, but what about Jay? Jay basically she suffered the same fate as we all saw Sin in the flashbacks, but basically Jay is more to Sundre type, which of course she is. Nothing wrong with that, by the way. But she just follows orders. That's all she is. That's pretty much her whole motive, and also pretty much she's basically just doesn't give a fuck anymore. What I mean by that? Well, after episode 8, we all saw the defeat of Sin or the absolute sober once, we saw Uzi swallow the no core, the no core of Sin and the absolute sober. Especially, I'm pretty sure inside of it includes Tessa and Doll, mind you. But after that, once Sin was defeated, and basically we all saw Jay got defeated as well, but not in more of a fatal error type of way. No. Um, she just got defeated, and that's it. And after that, once we saw the post credit scenes of the finale, such as this, we get a glimpse of Jay basically fixing the ship itself. So basically, I'm pretty sure that Jay is gonna fix the ship and probably just run away, I guess. And basically, that's the same area in the hideout since the pilot episode, where the Merjos are at. But yeah, basically, I think Jay is just trying to leave the planet and probably on her own for now. As we know, she betrayed N and B, so it's not out of malice, but part of it is, but it's more of a desperation of Jay, which I should mention that's partially true. One of my theories are is desperation, but it's not about like fighting against sin or the absolute sovereign. It's it's like trying to get the others to join her, mind you. And so Pharrell, as Jay is just follows boss's orders, which of course, basically she doesn't. At the same time, she doesn't give a damn no more, and basically I think she's more of seeing things as useless as she if she sided with Uzi and the others, she thinks it's useless, or it's more about she closed her mind you, and that she doesn't want to be involved, mind you. But after since the defeat, basically Jay's just okay. I'm done. I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna head out. So basically, do I consider calling Jay a coward? Well, maybe a little bit, yeah. But keep in mind, we had to understand about Jay, mind you. Jay is desperate, okay? Which, uh, basically, Jay doesn't. Jay thinks, but she doesn't even know where the line is. So basically, Jay just, just do what she can to think it's right. So yeah. So it's more of a mentality that I'm right and you're wrong. So yeah, that's one of the flaws Jay has. And also keep in mind, as we saw the post credit scenes, we think of Jay maybe she just wants to run away and explore other galaxies or planets that, well, basically smaller planets ahead, because as we know, the other planets, including Earth, have been destroyed by Sin or the Absolute Salver. We all saw that in the flashback scene of the of episode 7, and yeah, so, and we all think that once we all know that how the series ended, and we all saw this as exploring for more, you know, like pretty sure like the maybe I know this show is on hold. Well, and it ended because once again it's a series finale. I'm pretty sure I mentioned this last video. It's just more putting this aside and focus on other things. So yeah, and even Liam Ficker says there's more to explore on the universe. So yeah, and pretty much if the show doesn't get picked up, we are free to decide what happens next. Is because once again, we're free to interpret on what happens, this that on the universe. Okay, in my theory that Jay, if there's a season 2, I think it focused more on Jay's flaws, and she's struggling if she's going alone or not. Which yeah, and she might be joining the crew, mind you, maybe. That's a maybe, but she will be arrogant as well. But yeah, but that's how Jay is. It's a sundry type, so I'm not complaining, mind you. So yeah. Oh well. Anyways, tell me what you guys think in the comment section down below. What you think of Jay, and what does she do next? Okay. So yeah, guys, that's all I had to say. So thank you guys so much for watching. So like a comment, as always, I'll see you next time. My next vids. Peace out.